What's up? Oh, my net. My net is Sharon. Little lady mentioned they were on Periscope. Thank you so much, little lady. Who else was that? Yeah, oh my mine. Oh my net. Yes, yes. Yes. So what's going on, man? Is this just as hot as it was yesterday? You saw a picture of my Father's Day event? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. That food there is ridiculous, man. It's like really, really good. Let me put this over here so I can see the peoples. I can see the peoples. Gotta be able to see the peoples. Gotta switch to my Facebook page and... Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Everything good? Everything happening? Everything going great? My daughter called me today. My Olivia called me today. Tell me about some... She got another dancing teaching job. Girl, killing it, man. She's killing it, man. She's killing it. Yeah, she's killing it, man. On Father, no, you know what? I did not eat. I never eat anywhere. Anytime I'm working, I'm just funny that way. I'm the only guy in radio history. When he's working, he will not eat. The food's there, but when I'm working, so I won't eat. Thank you so much. And I'll tell Olivia you said congratulations. Yeah, and when I was done, I just left because I'm trying to stay focused. So I figure if I stayed, I would do damage, and if I left and went and got something healthy, then that would be the best move to make, you know. So I did that. I went and got me a. Olivia's just killing that dancing thing, man. I went and got me like some kind of salad that had mangoes and pineapples in it and stuff like that, and it had some chicken. And what else did it have in there? Oh, I don't have great willpower. It's just that when I stay focused. I've got great willpower. I don't have good focus. I'll say that. Yeah. I'm trying to get my focus game up. So I do that, and but it's like, man, because I like food. Thank you, Elma. I appreciate that. Shreveport. Alma's in Shreveport, and it's 98 degrees. Good Lord. Hot everywhere. I got Alma and Elma. See? And I remember talking to Alma about my mother, because my mother's name is Elma. And now I'm talking to Elma, but she's not my mother. I've seen progress on the weight thing. I have. This shirt is an extra large shirt, where usually I buy like extra large. So this is like one size down. Now that's probably for most people, that's not saying much. But for me it is. I've been buying double X and bigger for years. So I got some those in St. Louis. It's only 87 in St. Louis. Well, that's good. Take that. Y'all might remember Sam Cavato. I used to get my shirts made at Sam Cavato when I lived in St. Louis for a while. And, shirts custom made. The yoke and the sleeve and pick the pockets and the collar and the cuffs and all that. And then I couldn't fit them anymore because I had gained too much weight. Well, now I'm about this close to being able to get in one of them. So I'm getting close to that. And hopefully very soon with that. And if so, then I'm going to tell my wife to bring the rest of them when she comes up here in a couple of weeks. So I'm just hoping I can be able to pull that off. So we'll have to see, though. So, yes. All right. So, but I'm excited about that. Focus is the deal. And it's harder at night when I go home, because when I go home, I'm by myself, and sometimes I kind of stray a little bit and stuff like that, but I try not to. I try to stay busy when I get home. Yeah, Retha, Olivia, and Maria, my youngest. And of course, y'all all know AJ. AJ's like a grown-ass woman now. We talk. I'm gonna pull it off. Yeah, I gotta get this weight off so I can get. The goal is to get it into a 3-piece suit and look like Deion Sanders kind of 3-piece suit, and not looking like Rick Ross in a 3-piece suit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rick Ross. So don't hurt me, man. Gird your loins. I'm going in. That's Jaheim on Smooth R&B 105.7. Smooth right at home with Tony Scott. Time for Tony's Tea. Look at some entertainment headlines that grabbed my attention today. And I told you yesterday that T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Zonique, was arrested for having a gun in her carry-on bag at the airport in Atlanta. Apparently, she grabbed the wrong purse at the house trying to catch a quick flight to go and see her boyfriend. Now, she had a permit for her carry-on, but her mother had it. Tiny had it, and of course, the permit wouldn't have done her any good anyway because no matter permit or not, you can't carry a gun onto a plane. And that's where her problem was. But they say we knew she had a gun. We've always known she's had a gun. She gets harassed a lot on social media. Somebody tried to grab her at a record listening party. So yeah, she carries a gun. Now to me, I'm not in that world. I'm not in that celebrity world. But I can only say I would have a hard time with a 20-year-old child carrying a gun because that never turns out well. And if you got the money, hire her some security. I'm just saying. And Kevin Hart was on Jimmy Kimmel promoting his new movie with Dwayne Johnson, Central Intelligence. He talked about the time he ticked off Michael Jordan while doing stand-up. He also made fun of his mustache. At KRB.com, Kenya Moore got fired. Jamie Foxx imitates Future, which is off the hook. And Beyonce shut down the internet with a bathing suit with long sleeves. I don't know. That's all at KRB.com. Tickets for the Festival of Praise Tour coming up at 5:40 on Smooth R&B 105.7. Yes. Yeah. So did y'all see the bathing suit that Beyonce, her long sleeve bathing suit? Is it all that where people are like everybody's like looking for this bathing suit? Is that a thing? You're from Los Angeles. Hey, Los Angeles. You haven't seen it? No, I mean I saw it, but to be quite honest, and because I'm old school, it looked like a leotard. You know, a bathing suit with long sleeves is a leotard, isn't it? But it was pretty. But I mean, I'm not that guy, so But people will be looking for that, because people see a trend, man, and they just run to it. I'm so happy that the lipstick thing is played out. She's bringing back the 1920s look. Well, the 1920s bathing suit, the thighs were covered up. So I don't know, but the blue lipstick and all that kind of stuff, I mean, because you know what? To be honest, you kind of like you were like servicing a Smurf. You know what I'm saying? I never got that whole thing. And my thing is, just because it's in a stylish magazine, don't mean it's to be worn out in public. It's for the magazine. Yeah, you blowing a Smurf. I mean, come on, man. But to me, it's like, just because you see it, don't mean it's stylish to be worn in public. The blue lipstick, it was ridiculous. And the green lipstick, too. I mean, no lipstick, all shades of red. The dark one that looks almost brown, I can live with that. The black lipstick, that's just me. Call me crazy, call me a fool, I don't know. I just don't get it. But, So what's this thing about Hillary Clinton is out raising money, Donald Trump, like $43 million to like 1.5? Because nobody wants to give Donald Trump money. See, here's the problem. And I've talked about this from you guys who've been no black lipstick. You're not a black lipstick kind of lady either. Neither am I. So, I've been saying this about the presidential election. You can ask my wife. I've said it on here for months that there was no way Donald Trump wins this election. It just can't happen. It won't happen because he's too polarizing. Kenya Moore got fired from this cooking show on the Food Network. And she really didn't get fired. She got like eliminated. It's called the Worst Cooks in America, Celebrity Edition. And she got eliminated after one episode, but when they told her she was eliminated, she took it really bad, and she started cussing people out and stuff like that, and it got ugly. You got to go see the story on my blog page at krb.com. I think if you go to tonyscottshow.tv or .com, you'll see it there. So, but the Donald Trump thing, there's no way he's going to be president. It just won't happen. We're not ready for anything like that. Everybody's making fun of asking, did she twirl through the studio Was she gone with the wind fabulous when she got let go from the cooking show? You know, Kenya's one of those women, you know, and I hate to sound sexist or like a pig, but you know what? You're beautiful. Just stand there and look beautiful. You know, you're like Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash is beautiful. And just don't open your mouth. Just stand there and let us look at you. That's all we need to do. I said from the start that Donald Trump was not going to win. You said the whole thing too, but people, you know, were panicking. I said, nah, he ain't going to win. When we started winning primaries, yeah. But when at least 50% of the party you're representing has serious doubts about you being the president, not winning the election, but actually being the president, that's going to be a problem. And I would just say to people who are faithful members of the GOP, good for you, but you guys got the wrong horse in the game. If y'all could have talked Paul Ryan, and it's too late now, if y'all could have talked Paul Ryan into running, he probably would have won the nomination and really had a really good chance of winning the presidency. But he didn't run, which makes me wonder, there are skeletons in his closet, right? There has to be. You can't be that young and be that dynamic and everybody's thinking you should run for president, but you don't. Something's up there, right? But they just, you know, Marco Rubio, no, he just didn't have that presidential swag. And Donald Trump, he doesn't either, but he has more of it than Marco Rubio did. Yeah, Paul Ryan may have probably won, you know, and Donald Trump's own party, that's what I'm saying, at least 50%. At least half of the GOP can't see Donald Trump. I mean, Paul Ryan at first said he wasn't going to vote for Donald Trump, but then he said that he had a meeting. He came out saying, I'm voting for Donald Trump, I'm backing him and all that. And now I read last weekend where he's telling people in the GOP, politicians, vote your conscience. I mean, come on, man. Now, having said all that, I'm going to say this. We still have to vote, okay? We can't assume that he's not going to win, so we're not going to vote. No, you still have to vote. You still have to show out. You know, you have to do that. No doubt about it. My mother's a great woman with her name. My mother's name is Elma. Like you, Elma Wilder. Like you. Not Alma, but Elma. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So to me, it's like Trump, it's just not going to happen. And, you know, they just backed the wrong horse. They backed the wrong horse is what they did. They backed the wrong horse. And that's unfortunate for them. Good for us, but, you know, but we can't take it as, you know, that he's not going to win, so we're not going to bother to vote. No, he'll win if we don't vote. So we got to go to the polls. You got to do our thing. We've got to do our thing, man. I'm just saying. But he's too divisive, you know. I think that he probably... No, Trump's not going to be the president. Trump won't be the president. Marcel, stop. No, we call her the first lady. No, we don't call her the first. Well, the President Clinton will be the first gentleman, and she'll be, God, I used to know that. Well, I forgot what it is, but we'll see. Now, he won't win. Because you know what? Here's the thing, Marcel. Here's what's going to happen. I'm telling you. Just because because they keep saying officially, and they've said this in the past, so it's not the first time they've said this, but they really make sure they make the point that he's the presumptive nominee, right? Because at this convention it's going to happen, she'll be Madam President, exactly. Okay, good. See, I just kind of like, that got lost in this big ass head of mine, so, you know, but to me, what was I talking about? I lost my point about that. I forgot. It left me. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. About the presumptive candidate, yeah, the presumptive nominee at the Republican convention. I'm still pretty convinced that something is going to happen there that's never happened in this country. I'm not talking about anything violent. I've spoke about this before. If you've watched, nothing violent's going to happen, and I pray that it doesn't happen. Bernie has not officially dropped out yet, Audrey, officially, but I don't think anybody's taking him serious anymore because Hillary started getting this super PAC money now to buy these ads. So now, and I used to tell people all the time, wait till it's time for the ads to come out. They're going to destroy Donald Trump. Because the only thing he really has on her is Benghazi, the email thing, and Bill. That's really all. That's really all, right? And for Donald Trump, I mean, you want it numerically, by year, chronologically, or do you want it alphabetically? I mean, because the list is going to be long. It really is. So it's not going to happen. But I'm wondering, are they going to try and screw him out of the nomination at the convention? See, that's what I'm thinking, because they are so desperate because he just will not fall in line. He won't fall in line. You know? He won't fall in line. Yeah, he can call Bill Clinton the cheater and all that stuff like that, but come on, man. Dude, really? I mean, seriously, you know? He says we gotta racially profile Muslims. But you know what? Here's the part that he doesn't realize, and it's typical of a man his age, and I hate to say it, but a white man his age. It's pretty typical that he doesn't realize that a lot of Muslims have blonde hair and blue eyes. I mean, that's like the largest religion in the world, isn't it? I mean, it's like, I mean, come on, man. See, the problem with his way of thinking is that they want this country to be 1955 again, where people who look like you and me, we need to know our place and not get uppity. You know, we need to know our place. You know, that's what they want. And it's not going to happen. And they just don't realize that we can't go back to that. You know, we hear a lot of people say, hey, you know what, we need to go back to the times, man, when things were like this and things were like that. Well, you know, it's not going to happen. That ship sailed. It sailed. It sailed. You know, gay people need to go back in the closet. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So, I mean, unless you realize that. Lamar, what's going on, man? You know, but they just, you know, they missed the whole point. The GOP has missed the whole point. Again, and they had 8 years to try and figure out how to turn that thing around and appeal to people of color. But yet they fumble the ball again. You know, they fumble the ball again. You know. And the biggest thing that you know, conservatives need to do is stop assuming, and I'm generalizing. Obviously, I don't mean all conservatives. But the biggest thing that a lot of conservatives need to do is stop assuming that everybody who doesn't look like them is the same. Okay? Because not all black folks are the same. Not all Latinos are the same. Not all Asians are the same. Not all white people are the same. We all have a segment of our race that embarrasses us. Let's just be honest. We all have that. We all have that. I got relatives. I mean, we all have that. We all have that. Right? But until we you know, but we you know, as a country, we have to, well, I wasn't going to say trash, but okay. But we have to stop. We have to stop putting everybody in a box. You know, everybody who's Latino is not here illegally. Everybody who's Muslim is not a terrorist, right? Everybody who's white is not a racist, right? And everybody who's black is not a criminal, not a thug, not on welfare. But we have to quit doing that. But we like to do that because we're cowards. We don't want to have a conversation, and I've said this before. We don't have a serious conversation about race because we don't want to get yelled at. we don't want to get yelled at. You know, we don't. You're crazy, man. We don't want to get yelled at because it always gets heated. When we talk about race, it always gets heated because it gets very emotional. Immigrants need to be banned. But everybody in this country is an immigrant with the exception of Native Americans. We're all immigrants. Oh, we don't want to go back that far. We don't want to go back that far when it's not convenient for you. But when it's not convenient for me, you're ready to go back there, right? So I mean, it's just a big giant mess, and there's just no way, because he's that divisive. There's just no way that it can happen. Like I said, when half the political party you're representing doesn't want you to be the nominee, then something's up. So something's up. I'm just saying. That's just how it is. I mean, it's just it just takes thought. Should Hillary have a female running mate? I don't know if we're ready for that yet, to be honest. I think we're ready for a female president. I don't think we're ready for a female president and a female vice president. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The problem with Donald Trump at the beginning is that he was a novelty, and then the news media played up to his personality. They played up to his personality, and they just heightened him to levels that he wasn't even thinking was going to happen. But now here we are. I mean, he ain't going to win, but still. Anyway, I got to go. I got to give away these tickets. Fred Hammond, Hezekiah Walker, Regina Bell going to be in town. Got to give away tickets for that. All right. Yeah, a female running mate, I don't see that working for her. John McCain, I mean, his biggest thing, he wanted a woman because Obama was black, so he wanted a woman, but he picked the wrong one, and it cost him the election. Sarah Palin, the